Hello everyone, and welcome once again to the Hill of Tara. And this video today is not about the history or the mythology or the archaeology of Tara, but about the energy, the Lemniscate, the figure 8, the infinity sign in which all energy flows. Now, we saw in previous videos how at Owen Macha, Navan Fort near Armagh, believed to have been an ancient ceremonial site and the crowning place of the kings of Ulster, back in the time when Ireland had 5 provinces: Ulster, Munster, Leinster, Connaught and Meath. We saw how the Lemniscate is visible on the top of the mound at Owen Macha. The 2 concentric circles at the top of the mound, forming the figure 8, and how those ancient settlements were formed and constructed in that figure 8. Our ancient ancestors certainly knew about the flow of energy below, on and above the surface of the earth. And they lived their lives in tune with that energy flow. And we saw how Owen Macha is on a ley line, a natural earth energy line, running from Donegal down through Owen Macha, over to Stonehenge and on to the pyramids and Egypt. And what about Tara? Well, the place here beneath my feet, like all such ceremonial sites in ancient Ireland, is also on a natural earth energy line. And the energy line running down here joins the energy line running down the east coast of Ireland from Slieve Gullion, the Gap of the North, and linking up with the same energy line that runs from Owen Macha through to Stonehenge and then on to Egypt and the pyramids. That's the way it flows. So our ancient ancestors knew the importance and significance of circles, and 2 concentric circles form the Lemniscate. We saw it on Owen Macha, and we see it here again on Tara, on top of that mound. The circle is one of the most universal and ancient shapes in the universe. The year is a circle. The day is a circle. Life is a circle. Time itself has a circular nature, and this circle of life is never broken. So let us look deeper into this Lemniscate, the 2 concentric circles. Let's look first of all at the map of the world here, showing you the flow of energy around the earth in the shape of the Lemniscate. Because remember, the earth has chakras, and the Lemniscate energy is flowing through the chakras of the earth. And let us look too at the next map here, showing the straight line running from Tara here straight through to the pyramids of Egypt. And here we have the top of Owen Macha, the Lemniscate at the top of Owen Macha, and here we have the Lemniscate at the top of Tara here. Very clearly visible in the aerial photographs of Owen Macha and of Tara. That Lemniscate, that figure 8. All energies are transferred through the flow of Lemniscate energy, through all the various dimensions. The energy here, on this land of Tara, comes from Lemniscate energy flowing underground, on the ground, and between the ground and the air. The concentration of Lemniscate energies correlates or manifests into energy ley lines, which are picked up by humans, animals, and all living creatures. And this is simply because all living things have a spirit, and each spirit has a concentration of energy known as chakras. And it is when humans, for example, or animals, because remember, yes, all animals have chakras too, it's when they align their chakra Lemniscate energy with the energy of the ley lines, then maximum energy vibration occurs. And that is when people feel the energy of the ley lines beneath them. We saw it in the previous video in Owen Macha, when the dogs went onto the mound, onto the high energy. They began to race around in circles and in the figure 8. This is what we call resonance. When the energy vibration of the individual matches the energy vibration of the ley line beneath their feet. The Lemniscate is all around us. We are in it. We are always in it. It is a symbol and a number. The figure 8. It's a cosmic symbol. That is what it is. And cosmic symbolism is simply the mechanism of how energy flows through the universe in the figure 8. The Kundalini energy, for example, rising through our chakras, moves in the figure 8. And the caduceus and the Ouroboros, symbols of healing, the energy flows in the shape of the serpent. The serpent is the important symbol here as well. The serpent, when forming a ring with its own tail in its mouth and actually eating it, is a clear and widespread symbol of the all in all, the totality of existence, infinity, and the cyclical nature of the cosmos. And it moves in the figure 8, the Lemniscate. Pre-Christian Ireland was the land of the Druids. The Druid priests were high initiates, and they were symbolised by the serpent, sometimes called Hydra. Their knowledge was deep, profound and mystic, attached to the mysteries of the earth and nature. They were part of the earliest ancient mystery schools, which later appeared in the Egyptian and Brahmin mystery schools, whose symbol also was the serpent. And then came Christianity. Christianity into Ireland, the land of the Druids, the high priests of the pre-Christian world. St. Patrick represents Christianity. The serpents represent the Druids. The Druids were castigated as pagans by Christianity. Their sacred ceremonial sites, built on the ley lines, the natural energy lines of the earth, taken over and used as sites for the new Christian churches. St. Patrick banishing the snakes is symbolic of the triumph of Christianity over paganism. And just as Christianity took over the Druid sites, they also took over their deities. Brigitte was a highly venerated goddess of pre-Christian Ireland, associated with fertility, healing, poetry and smithcraft. When Christianity arrived, they retained the personage but changed the name to Saint Bridget, bringing her very firmly into the Christian fold. And St. Bridget's Day, her feast day, is still celebrated on the 1st of February, originally a Druid festival called Imbolc, and marking the beginning of spring and new life. In Gaelic art, the serpent or dragon was a recurring theme. The Tara brooch is decorated with a pin in the shape of a tiny serpent. So what did those ancient ancestors know and understand? And that has been kept from us for so long. And in my next videos, I will be on the hill of Loughcrew, near Oldcastle in County Westmeath. The ancient burial ground, 5,200 years old, and its ritual ceremonial monuments, where gatherings took place and where people celebrated their ancestors, God and nature. And I will also be on the hill of Uisneach, right in the very centre of Ireland, to continue with the meaning, the relevance and the significance of this figure 8, the Lemniscate. The shape that we have seen on the top of Owen Macha, on the top of Tara here, and that we will see again in both top of Loughcrew and on Uisneach. So until we meet again, thank you for joining me and namaste.